If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Lucid Group with the ticker symbol LCID. This was a viewer's request and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for Lucid, and looks like they just reported earnings yesterday at market close, and the market gapped down but traded up slightly. So there's still a big gap left to be filled, but can the Lucid do that or not? Well, let's take a look at the chart. So it looks like Lucid's been going sideways since pretty much late April. So this looks like the range pattern that prices are respecting. We had a breakout on the bottom side, breakout on the top side. You can see that prices were literally right at the top of the range, which is a resistance zone. You can see that $20 level, 2042 level is the resistance zone. Prices were right there, and then earnings gapped prices down. So we came back right to the midline of the range. So the next logical area we should go is the bottom side of the range, because prices move back and forth between the top and bottom levels. So we should go to the bottom of the range, but is that guaranteed? No, but it's something more likely to occur. If we do make a measured move down, the target is right around the 1668 level, and the bottom side of the range is at the 1553 level. So we'll have to wait and see if Lucid is that bearish, or we're going to go back up to fill in the gap and break out to the top side. If we do break out to the top side, we could continue much higher and possibly double the range or break out the width of the range, and that will bring us back to these previous swings over here, and that price level is at the $25 level. Now if we continue in this bearish bias and break to the downside and double the range, we could reach the $10.68 level. So I believe it's more likely to break out to the bottom side than the top side. But the market is pretty bullish overall, so it could drag Lucid up with it. So let's take a look at the overall pattern. Like I said before, this is a bearish bias to this chart, because we've been going down since November of last year. So right now we're just kind of going sideways, but the bias is still towards the downside. You can see this was the channel that prices were respecting previously before we just broke outside of it and we're trading sideways. But this low right here at the 1327 level has yet to be retested. So normally when we get a break of this type of pattern, we're going to probably retest these lows. So again, that's even more reasons why we should continue towards the downside. So that's pretty much everything I have for Lucid on the daily chart. Looks like we've been kind of just going sideways after the break of this channel, but the bias is still down because we have not even started an uptrend yet. So it looks like sellers are just taking a break before continuing lower, so some type of pattern like that. So I'm expecting lower price targets, but this market is definitely surprising me. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. And here we have the weekly chart for Lucid, and we have not been above the weekly EMA. You can see that we just got rejected again this week, and the candle bar or candlestick is looking very bearish because it looks like a tail bar or a reversal bar, because price is traded all the way up to the $20 level, but now it's closing back down on its low. So that's not a good sign. I'll be expecting lower price targets fairly soon. And if we do make a measured move down, I can use this leg, and if we do continue lower, the target is right around the $9.36 level. So remember, if we double the range, we could reach around that $10.50 level, I believe. But this measured move on the weekly chart is right around the $9.50 level. So there's some confluence there, and also you can see that prices were trading in the past around this $10 level before seeing a massive liquidity spike, but it looks like the liquidity is just being sucked out of this market, and we're coming back down to the starting point of the up move. So if this support level that we're currently trading at breaks, then there's really nothing stopping it from going back down to the starting point of the up move. So this is looking still bearish. Now if we break above the EMA, obviously all bets are off and we got to reanalyze if we're going to continue higher, but I think that's a less likely scenario to play out. I'm looking for a continuation to the downside, especially after this week looking that bearish. So I'll be expecting a new low of this downtrend and possibly re-entering the single digits in the future. So that's everything I have for Lucid. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel. If you might be surprised what you can learn, leave a comment down below on where you think the prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time and bye.